Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. First of all, before we get stuck in, thank you to those who have been supporting the channel and liking the videos, sharing them. Also, of course, subscribers. We do really appreciate it. Please do keep up the support. We are growing. And of course, you guys are legends. Keep it coming. In terms of other quick news, we are on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts as well under Quality Shot. So do check that out if you prefer the audio versions as well for these videos. Of course, all the longer videos over about 15-20 minutes will be on there. Right, let's get into the news then. Djokovic reports, huge reports coming out that he will potentially be getting vaccinated, which might be a surprise to quite a few people, given that he has a perceived, anyway, kind of no vaccine. Well, he has a perceived view that he doesn't believe that he should be vaccinated or wants to be vaccinated, from what he said in the past, anyway, which is, of course, his right to feel however he wants to. And of course, it's a personal preference. And that's why it wasn't a big surprise that he wasn't vaccinated going into the Australian Open. Would he have been vaccinated if he realized that the Australian Open wouldn't allow him to come in, as in specifically wouldn't allow him to come in, including, having a perceived medical exemption as well? Would he have then got vaccinated? Who knows? I can't answer that question. Only he can, to be honest with you. But what's coming out is that Daniel Muksch, the Djokovic's biographer, has said that he will likely get vaccinated after years of protesting about it. Apparently, he's actually, again, this isn't me saying it. This is what the biographer said, who did Djokovic's biography. Said Nadal's win at the Australian Open, a tournament that obviously Djokovic has won 9 times and was looking to win their 10th time, but of course he wasn't able to because of the COVID situation. The medical exemption, the first trial where it got overturned, and then the second one, again, like they said, yeah, all good, but got rejected in the end because the minister, Alex Hawke, cancelled his visa, put him on a plane back to wherever he was going, and wasn't able to play the Australian Open. Apparently, Nadal winning his 21st slam at the Australian Open, his second Australian Open, influenced his decision. So Muksch said, and I'm quoting him directly here, Rafael Nadal's 21 is driving him, no question. What you hear from his environment, I think he's getting vaccinated. Now, if he does get vaccinated, it'll be really interesting, because what that will mean is that he will play at Roland Garros, of course, and Wimbledon, US Open. I mean, if he's vaccinated, unless, of course, he gets injured or opts to not play those, which I doubt he would do, he will be playing at the rest of the Grand Slams. Now, this isn't concrete. It's been reported by his biographer. So, yes, he may be a solid source, but I haven't heard him saying much else really recently. So, I don't know what his track record's like. So, I don't want to say too much on that. But in terms of him returning to the court, he will be returning in the Dubai Tennis Championships, 6-day tournament, which will begin February 21st. It's one of the only tournaments allowing unvaccinated players. So, yeah. The medical exemption as well, I guess he might not be. He's probably a bit weary of applying for medical exemption for Roland Garros, for example, because of the issues he had at the Australian Open. He might just be thinking, look, I don't really want to be taking this vaccine, which I think we know he doesn't want to. But he might be saying, well, look, the rules are in place and I want to play the sport that I love. He might be thinking, well, it's probably a small price to pay in the context of things, and I guess the significance that it could have if he doesn't play these tournaments. Nadal could potentially increase his lead at the top of that Grand Slam race, and Djokovic will be thinking, hold on, well, you know what, I could have won that, and then I probably are one of the favourites in all the tournaments, really. So in all these Grand Slams, I don't want to, give Nadal any small advantage by not playing. So Look, we'll see. We'll see. Of course, if he doesn't play Roland Garros, then Nadal's chances. I think Nadal's still the favourite going into that tournament anyway, just because of his track record, winning there 13 times. But Djokovic will go in there a very close second, no doubt, if he is playing it. So, some interesting time. Yeah, some interesting times anyway here. We'll keep an eye on it. See what happens on the saga here. But Djokovic, yeah, will potentially be getting vaccinated. So interesting. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think he should stick to his guns, not do it, and try and find a way around it, or do you think, if you, especially Djokovic fans, do you think, look, okay, well, obviously we want to see him back on court as soon as possible at the biggest tournaments. Maybe it's a small price to pay. Let me know your thoughts, and yeah, stay safe and well, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank